What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video, and today we're gonna be getting into another interesting video topic. Now today we're gonna be talking about them Cleveland Browns, and this quarterback controversy that they're starting to come about with. I'm starting to see it online where people just kind of go back and forth and defend their case on who they think should start. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, man. Just now getting able to get some content out to you guys. I had lost, and some of my equipment got lost and destroyed. So it was a little, like, probably 2 weeks where I wasn't uploading really. So my apologies for that. But getting into the comment in the video, I think Joe Flacco's performance against the Rams is low-key getting vastly overrated. Let me grab my charger real quick. I think it's getting vastly overrated. Hold on, y'all. I'm just charging my camera. For a lot of different reasons. The first reason I would say is getting vastly overrated is because I was listening to, I want to say, the Ultimate Sports Cleveland radio, and the dude over there was like, that's the best QB performance all season. And I was just like, I lost my mind. I completely lost my mind. That's not even a top 3 QB performance all year long. So just the fact that we just completely ignored that this man threw a game-ruining, game-back-breaking interception. It's like we all so happy that he got this yards amount, but he completely sold the game. Anybody saying what Joe Flacco did against the Rams is the best game, that's just somebody trying to push a certain agenda, and we all know what that agenda is. It's a lot of different reasons outside of him throwing the game-losing interception to why that was why that was a pretty average game. If you guys care about passing yards and passing numbers, then I mean, hey, 250 is pretty cool. 250 is better than what DTR did, but I wouldn't even necessarily still say Joe Flacco's better than DTR. He has some good throws out there, but a lot of the stuff as far as capability and using DTR legs is much needed. So I personally, kind of jumping ahead into this video, I do think DTR is a better quarterback. Now, do you start DTR this week? It's really the real question. I think DTR is the long-term solution for this season, of course. And I think that Joe Flacco is a great backup to have for DTR specifically. So, a couple things here. DTR has yet to be cleared from concussion protocol, which is a little alarming. It's kind of been a minute now. So I would have thought he was going to get cleared, but he's not cleared now. If he doesn't take any reps Thursday, if he don't take half the team reps on Thursday, I'm going to assume Joe Flacco is going to start. It's going to be the second game in a row starting Joe Flacco. Now, comparing what DTR did in that run against the Pittsburgh Steelers, that last second where he had that drive to pretty much win the game, I don't think that's something we have yet to see from Joe Flacco, despite him only playing 1 game. DTR has had a 2.5, 3 games kind of sample size, really 2.5, really 2.25 if we being real. Kind of a sample size of his quarterback play. So we'll see how Joe Flacco looks. He should look good in this start specifically. You just seen that Jake Browning get 400 passing yards down here on them Jaguars. And Jaguars are a good team. I'm still kind of questionable on how far they can go as far as certain stuff. We'll get more into depth and the detail about that game against the Jaguars and how that game will look. Right now, it's looking like Trevor Lawrence being out. But for that game specifically, I do think Joe Flacco is a better option in his current moment because DTR is still in the concussion protocol and haven't took practice reps. I think if DTR got some practice reps, if he get full first team practice reps today, tomorrow, and he goes through a good walkthrough on Sunday, he clears, concussion protocol Saturday, then in that scenario, I think DTR should start. But in a scenario where DTR doesn't get at least 2 days of practice reps or a day and a half of full practice reps, I think that you should go with the veteran and Joe Flacco. You should give him all the reps. and let him go out there and pretty much essentially play his last game as a Cleveland Brown. That's going to be my take and my opinion on it. For a lot of different reasons. I don't think Joe Flacco is the guy that we think he is. I think he's being highly overrated. And I could be wrong. I feel like we're being all prisoners of the moment when it comes to certain stuff, man. I think everything becomes prisoner of the moment. Now, Joe Flacco is running that Jacoby Brissett system, so you could really compare him to what he's doing right now to what Jacoby Brissett used to do. I really do think he'll have a good second game. I don't know how he'll do going on after this Jaguars game. Preferably, I would, like I said, sit DTR, let Joe Flacco play out this game, and then after that, I will let DTR get a full week of reps, bench Joe Flacco, and I will let DTR come in and play the next game. I forgot who we play next, but I think we play Houston, actually. But like I said, not to here nor there, I do think in that scenario, I don't think it's Houston, but I'll figure that out. I do think in that scenario, you should definitely go with Joe Flacco just for this game and with the situation with this game. Let me see when do we play the Texans, because I was actually thinking about going to that game. For you guys that know me on a personal level, you know I love Houston, Texas. Let me see when that game is. But anyways, like I was saying though, really the biggest thing is that he has some really good and big time throws, but was that schemed up due to Kevin Stefanski? I think that's something that we have to keep in mind, that Kevin Stefanski is running that play action boot system where he gets wide open. We play the Bears next. Ooh. At Cleveland. So we should be able to come out of this 9-5 right now. We should be able to come out of this 9-5, and then it's gonna come down to the Texans, Jets, and Bengals game if we could get to 11, 12, or 10 wins. I think worst case scenario we're gonna be 9-7. I think beating the Jets or the Bengals will pretty much clinch it. But we should win these next two games, and then we're gonna have a tough one playing Mr. CJ Stroud. And yeah, so that's gonna be my opinion. Comments down below how y'all feel. I know some of y'all probably be a little upset that I said that about Joe Flacco. But we kind of got to remember, he wasn't ever a Tom Brady or Ben Roethlisberger. He wasn't one of those guys. So I just wanted to be real with y'all and give y'all my opinion on it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm about to drop another video for y'all talking about this Jaguars game. And I'm out. Peace.